Is that a song? God, I feel a challenge for this. Have you never had to do that? Oh yeah, I'll take it around and shut yourself in the mirror and just... Yeah, I had to do that proper search. That's true. Since I got up. Oh, I thought you literally just... So you literally just...
I hope cross and albatross.
Lengthy cross and albatross.
It is an ancient mariner, and he stoppeth one of three. By thy long grey beard and glittering eye, thou wherefore stoppest thou me?
actually writing one at the moment. I've titled it Durinavus. It's about a sea voyage.
That sounds splendid. May I read?
Well, I've never read my work to anyone other than, well, my father before. It isn't quite finished yet either.
Do not fret, Sam. For I'm the one to see as you. I'm writing myself. I won't laugh. You only have my utmost respect.
Well, if you insist. To tempt the dangerous deep, to virtuous youth, why does thy breast with fondest wishes glow? In tender parents there thy shall soothe, no much love friend shall share thy every woe.
What did you do for Christmas? Are you spending Christmas alone?
Well, my mother, she's rather busy, and plus my family don't live in London, so I understand it's hard for them.
But Christmas, though. You wouldn't want to spend Christmas with my family. I'd have to ask my family, though.
It's okay, Charles, really. I much prefer my own company as it is. Means I get to work on this poem without distraction.
In that case, then, good luck, Sam. I hope you finish it. I will anticipate my work, so I'll read many wonderful works. It will be splendid to have a friend whom I can write with.
A friend?
Well, of course, Sam.
His father, who Samuel describes as simple, generous, and conscientiously indifferent to the good and evil of the world, passed when Samuel was only young. And following this, he was sent to Christ Hospital, where he studied and boarded with myself and Lee Hunt, boys who became dear companions. Although Samuel excelled in his studies, it's at this time that rheumatism and sickness got the better of him. During his time at Jesus College, Cambridge, Samuel found himself getting into debt and other vices. This led him into the army, the Light Dragoons, until his brothers thankfully returned him to study.
All on the ball in the good south wind still blew behind. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in no sweet birdie follow. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in I had on the hairy thing. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in working to and working well. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in all the day for work or play. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in no sweet birdie follow. All on the ball in the bowling hall. All on the ball in the good south wind still blew behind. All on the ball in the bowling hall.
Day after day, you stop, no breath, no notion. As I was a painted ship upon a painted ocean.
You're in trouble again. I've told Mother this time that she has to punish you. She knows you're up here sulking into your books.
Leave me alone. I only want to read.
Don't make us wait for you then. I've given you loads of chances to come outside and play and be normal. Yet, you're hiding behind all of this nonsense.
I told you I didn't want to play.
And I told you you're going to play.
You know, I don't like
You
that.
like it? Don't you realise you're making a mockery of this family by what you're doing?
But I didn't do anything.
You did nothing wrong. You were only innocently reading. That's not what she thinks. I told her you've stolen her books. She thinks you're nothing but a liar and a thief. No. The other day I heard Mother praying.
turn these pages without the stinging of rhyme on my hand. Oh God. Help me so I can be with a family who enjoys my company, so I can feel their warmth. Oh God. Am I weak? Do I not love enough? Help me to be normal, so I can be like my brother, and so my mother's hands lay off my skin. Oh God, let me read with a peace of mind. I'm only so young.
Water, water everywhere and all across the tree.
Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
Water, water everywhere and all across the tree.
Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
Water, water everywhere and all across the tree.
Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
Very deep did rot, O Christ, that ever this should be. Yes, slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slimy sea.
And every tongue, through utter drought, was withered at the root. We could not speak, no more than if we had been choked with soot.
Oh, well a day. What evil looks,
An eye from old and young,
instead of a cross, the albatross.
around my neck was hung.
La mar estaba serena, serena estaba la mar estaba serena, serena estaba la mar. Le mer estere serene, serene estere le mer estere serene, serene estere.
Stop! What do you want? Where am I? What is this?
Regretting us now, are we? This is what you asked for. There's no forgetting us now.
No! This is not what I asked for. All I wish for is to better myself, to become a better man. I'm seriously ill. I have a blister under my right ear and I take laudanum 4 times each day. 25 drops each dose. Opium used to never have any disagreeable effects on me, but has upon many. Laudanum gave me repose, not sleep. But you know how divine that spot of repose is. Oh, what a spot of enchantments. What a lovely green spot of fountains and flowers and sands in the heart of a waste of trees.
Samuel! What are you doing? Why are you taking
No,
me?
Robert, it's not what it looks like. As I try to write, my imagination is constantly destroyed. It's destroying my mind, my body, my life, and I feel so bad for relying on it so much. Nighttime is like my hell. Sleep is like my tormenting angel. Dreams with me are shadows. They're real.
I'm going to help you get through this, no matter
I
how.
don't even have enough shillings to get me through university.
Take this.
No, I can't take that off. You're having to borrow my money. My life is
Don't be so ridiculous. Now take it. I'm your closest friend.
critique it for you.
But that will not be necessary.
Oh, you do not know that yet, do
I am
you?
very, very sure. I feel free now that I'm getting somewhere. Maybe now I can see Sarah again. And my son, my dear son, God, how I miss you. I'm making Father proud, right? I feel like I can conquer anything. When I write, it just flows. I can never seem to stop my hand from writing. I am like a fish in a big ocean, but I am invincible. I can taste the water. I appreciate the world and I am sensitive to its needs. I can feel the air sweeping under me as if I were a bird, flying at liberty in peace. And everything makes sense. I am in charge of my own life, like an albatross guiding his men, with luck attached to his wings, intertwined into every particle of his fence. I glide through the air, with no weight dragging me down. I've escaped.
It is quite something.
Thank you.
Although, it might be better if you...
If I what?
Doesn't matter.
This is no surprise.
What do you mean by that?
It's no surprise that you don't like it.
I'm only trying to be your friend.
You haven't been a friend to me in God knows how long.
I'm only trying to help you with your work, Samuel! Here. Consider it a gift.
But I can't, William, I can't!
With roots unslaked, with black lips baked, agape they heard me call. Gramercy for their joy did grin, and all at once their breath drew in, as they were drinking all.
See, I cried, she tacks no more, hither to work us wing. Without a breeze, without a tide, she steadies with upright keel.
Alas, thought I, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun, like restless gossameres?
Are those her ribs, through which the sun did peer as through a gate? And is that woman all her crew? Is that death, and are there two? Is death that woman's mate?
Her lips were red, her looks were free. Her locks were yellow as gold. Her skin was white as leprosy. The nightmare of life and death was she, who thick smells blood with cold. The naked hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, quoth she, and whistles thrice.
The stars were dim, and thick the night, and from the sails the dew did drip. The horned moon with one bright star within the nether tip. One after one, by starry watchmen, too quick to grow a sigh, each turned his face with ghastly pine, and cursed me with his eye.
was indestructible, a person of God and a father to many. My hope and aspiration at life at the time, so you can understand when this figure of wisdom and serenity in my life was gone forever, how my attitude started to change. Micah 7:19. Yes, you will cast all their sins into the depths of the sea. I used to wonder why the sea was so vast, this never-ending thing that took me from dry land into suffering and starvation. But if every man's sins are cast into the sea, wouldn't mine take from England to the ends of this earth? Am I the man my father would speak of in church? Riddled with sickness and guilt. Oh, bless me, Father, for I have become everything I told you I wouldn't become. I wanted to be like my brothers, because I saw how proud of them you were. But you left me when I needed you the most, and now I am weak. I'm a sinner. But I'm here now. Cleanse me, if you will.
How many chances at life do you think a man deserves, Samuel?
How many chances of life do you think a man deserves?
So beautiful, and all dead did lie, 1,000 slimy things lived on, and so did I. I looked to heaven and I tried to pray, but every prayer had gushed. A wicked whisper came and made my soul as dry as dust.
I get moments of panic and distress, but they're calm. They fluctuate. They fluctuate in and out like waves on the beach. I'm as helpless as an abandoned ship. Empty. I'm empty and decaying. A skeletal shell almost. The smell of death and rotting flesh so powerful it tears up your lungs and forces you to regurgitate your innards. The sky looks pleasant today. The grass on the riverbank was greener than a mermaid's tail. The clouds clouds were whiter than sea foam. I could hear the sounds of people laughing, singing, and enjoying each other's company. I used to love that as a child. My siblings and I would often sing and recite songs to our mother. But they hated me. I was an outcast, a lonely boy who only confided in books and poetry to ease me through the painful days, days where my brother would pin me down and my mother would pretend to care. I often look at the birds flying so freely in the sky and think how incredible it must be to have that feeling. This incredible world we live in, and I waste my time trying to impress others rather than taking what is already in front of me. Or maybe, just maybe, my urge to devour every last piece of knowledge and thirst for poetry got the better of me. I sometimes wish I was dead. I'm cold. I'm icy. I'm rigid and stiff. But something right now is soothing, glowing even. Maybe just one day I might make Father proud. Now look at us, both gone with the silence of the sea.
The cold sweat melted from their limbs, nor rot nor reek did they. The look with which they looked on me had never passed away.
I saw the curse, and I could not die. Moving moons went up in the sky. Nowhere could have found where she was going. 7 days, 7 nights, I saw the curse. I could not die. I could not die.
How can you not see it? It's simple. £2,000 for you. And the land agent says we can contract our passage much cheaper. And when we arrive in America, the land will be much cheaper. For £400 we can buy 600 acres, and that will be cleared in 4 or 5 months. And then for £1,000, 600 acres of land can be cleared, and houses can be built upon them.
Samuel, you do not have such money, and neither do I. If we are to venture to America, we need wealthy emigrants and skilled ones too.
Then we can find
You're
them.
making this all sound too easy.
The richest of us can provide for the poorest of us, so therefore we have the money.
None of us can farm, or even build ourselves a home.
We can acquire those skills over winter and depart during spring. So,
Are you sure this will work?
so sure of this last gin. I'm sure it will work.